Bungie's ruining all, and I mean all, possibilities and prospects for any player that would want to possibly play Marathon at this point. If you know what I mean, then you've seen the Zoom stream that they did for Marathon. Yes, they decided to take a Zoom call, turn that into the live thing for their game, and act like it was okay for them to do that. When the fact of the matter is if you look at Bungie Destiny live events, such as the recent one we had not too long ago, you'll see that that's not at all how it's supposed to look. It's supposed to be kind of a small, short, little, well, I guess not short, but hour-long live event that is supposed to make everything look good. Instead, we get two dudes and a Zoom call that is delaying the whole time, and I couldn't even watch the whole thing, honestly. It's delaying the whole time, and they add other people into this Zoom call, and they're acting like this is a presentation of what they should be updating with Marathon. And then they also do something that, in my opinion, was dumb of them. Why the hell is Bungie, a multi-billion-dollar company, making a horrible decision in showing off their dev team over Zoom without a proper showing of what this could be? For Destiny, they have a whole couch, they have a whole small room with a green screen, a little TV in the back. Does Marathon just not have that budget? Is that how much Bungie has started to go away with it? Because if total honesty, this is supposed to be your next big game, Bungie. That live stream was horrible. Everyone knows it was horrible. It was horrible from the very start of it. I don't understand why they decided to do it this way. You should have had all these people in a room, and worst comes to worst, you have them over like a Discord call instead of a Zoom call, because it's very obvious that you put low effort and not much thought into this situation. And then on top of that, you did something that, in my opinion, as a gaming company, you shouldn't have done at all. Now, everyone has heard of an ex-Bungie employee who made art that looked like Marathon art, and then Bungie literally took that art and stole it. In my opinion, if you're Bungie, you shouldn't have admitted to it, especially right there live in front of a whole bunch of people. Now, you might be saying, well, the artist, if they didn't admit to it, well, then the artist this, that, and the other, they're also in the middle of a lawsuit case because of a similar situation where they took the art from another artist about the Red War, so on and so forth. Yeah, you know what? I understand where you're coming from, but as a multi-billion-dollar company, to try and preserve your image slightly, they could have easily done it another way. And honestly, in my opinion, the guy who made the art could have totally taken advantage of the situation and not released it to everyone and possibly gotten his damn job back. Alright? Now, Bungie was a moron for this, and plenty of people are going to, absolutely oppose everything I'm going to say. They should have never admitted to it on a stream. They should have at best said that they took partial, inspiration from those pictures, even though they look damn near the same, and decided to use those on the basis for Marathon. But in general, I mean, if you've played Marathon, a lot of dark colors, nothing really blows out your mind to you, makes you want to play it more, and the game itself looks kind of mediocre, if I'm being honest. I signed up for the alpha. I didn't get any codes. The only people who seem to get codes are large up streamers who didn't even like the game very much. I mean, Tim the Tat Man, all he does is play Call of Duty all day. I haven't seen him play Tarkov or anything close to that. He plays COD all day, and he got a beta code for this game. All respect to Tim the Tat Man, but still, most people have been playing Destiny for years, and I know they're not looking for the Destiny audience, they're looking for a new one, but, you imagine you'd want to go to your loyal fan base. Most people have been playing Destiny for years, didn't get a code whatsoever. They weren't even possibly invited, and this game event pre-alpha went from no NDA, closed alpha, no showing, to open, screw the NDA, go ahead and show everybody gameplay, and that backfired just as much because at the end of the day, the gameplay was horrible from what I've seen. It's not a very exciting game. The whole loot system doesn't look great either, and honestly, they shouldn't have went down this genre of game anyway. This is not something that they should have thought processed of it. Now, I understand that a lot of people, were like, well, Tarkov was very popular at the time. I never played Tarkov. I've never played an extraction shooter like that because to me it kind of looks pointless. You play the game, you run in with all of your gear, and you can lose all your gear immediately. That sounds like a pointless game. That sounds like you're restarting over and over again for no reason. Versus Destiny, a very different game. You go in, you get your loot, you come out, and the only way you're losing it is if the postmaster ends up filling up and throwing all the old crap out. There could have been plenty of different ways they took Marathon in general, but instead they decided to go extraction shooter. Okay, whatever, you know, it's Bungie's terms. It's what they decided to do because I guess a lot of the devs there were playing a lot of Tarkov. Whatever, that's okay, I understand. There are plenty of other extraction shooters that are being made right now that look a lot better than what Bungie is trying to offer with Marathon. Marathon is not a great looking game. It looks okay in my opinion at best, and that's saying a lot, to be honest with you. It's really not an impressive looking game. And what they're currently doing is ruining any image they have left. There are people that have joined my streams who've come in to say, I don't think I'm gonna buy the new Destiny expansion. They stole this guy's artwork. What's stopping them from doing anything else? Which that doesn't stop me from buying another Destiny expansion. I know I'm gonna play the damn game. It's not gonna stop me. It hasn't stopped me in the past. It's not gonna stop me now. Alright, that's just who I am and how it is though. But I could see their numbers highly jumping down because of this situation. It doesn't surprise me. And the live stream was such an absolute crap show that I could see it absolutely swaying anyone who had any interest in Marathon away from it. To be honest with you, unless they do another open beta where the average person, you know, not the major streamers, can play the damn game and test it out and see, hey, this looks okay, this looks okay, this looks okay, then it's not even worth it. They have a lot to change in a small amount of time. They have, what, 6 months? If anything, they should just delay the damn game. They should delay the game another year, be like, we need to send it out even more. But honestly, at this point, it wouldn't surprise me if Sony's like, dude, you've been delaying this game for 3-4 years, however long it's been. You need to put it out. Because honestly, it looks quite unfinished for what it is. I mean, it has the classic, you know, the general artwork isn't bad, but if you're comparing what Marathon looks like to what Destiny looks like, they're potatoes and trash. That's kind of what I'm seeing here, you know. And I know there's a lot of hardworking devs for this game, and I really hope that they can somehow turn around in 6 months, but I don't believe they're going to be able to. It's just unfortunate that what they have decided to do was A, steal art from someone else, and then B, admit to it on a Zoom call live stream for a game that is already not anticipated at all whatsoever. I mean, what was it, a year ago, probably around this time, I heard of beta testers, or well, alpha testers, who came out and said, yeah, the game's alright, but honestly, if you drop it even for free, I'm probably not going to play it. I'm not saying this is going to be a Concord level failure, but I'm saying that it probably won't be a very highly played game. We're looking at extremely low number of players playing, maybe 1,000 to 2,000 concurrent, and then they're going to end up shutting down the damn servers. It's not going to be a lot of people, unfortunately, and I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but I don't see them changing things that much in 6 months. This game generally looks unfinished. They had to steal art from someone just to highly finish, like, some parts of it. Not only that, but to be honest with you, the artwork around the game doesn't look that great. The game itself doesn't look that great. It looks alright, and honestly, they should have just put all their investment back into Destiny. That's been my opinion for a while. Destiny is their bread and butter. It is the only lightning in a bottle they've captured since Halo, and I know they want to try something different. An extraction shooter was not that way. It was not the way to go. I mean, it's to the point where Sony took one of their projects and then decided to give it to another studio so that studio could then create the game that Bungie once originally was developing, because that's how slow and how much money they're using on this game. Let me know what you guys think in the comments here. I unfortunately think that Marathon will be a colossal failure, and honestly, I really hope it isn't. But I think it's going to fail. Unfortunately, I'm going to still try the game. If a beta comes out for it actually that's open, that anyone can play, I'm still going to try it just to see if I like it at all. I don't think I will, unfortunately, but we'll see. I think that it's not going to just backfire on Marathon, it's going to backfire on Destiny. Because instead of looking at your main IP, you've been focusing on this IP, hoping that it's going to have success, but with very little give to it. Not many people have liked Marathon from what I've seen, and it's really unfortunate, because Bungie's a very good game dev, but there's time and there's a place. And right now, the time and place is not for extraction shooters. Maybe 2-3 years ago, it might have been. Right now, you're releasing a game that's out of time. It's like releasing a PS2 game for PS5 right now. It's just not going to work. It's not. You're looking at an extremely old game. You know, of course, there's in-betweens there if you're releasing a remastered version of GTA, it's a different story. This isn't a remastered version of GTA. This is a new game that most people are not impressed by. Most people don't get that itch scratched, and even one of Bungie's hugest fans / critics, Asdacross, says the game's alright, which when it comes to Bungie, they can't make a game just alright. It is what it is, I guess. Like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Peace.